Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to episode 77 of the Hearts of Midlothian Save, our bid to take them to the top of Scottish football. And today, there is a chance we could win the league, but in practice, what we want to do is just try and stay top of the league. There's 4 games to go here. Today we host Aberdeen, we go to Rangers for the 3rd time in the league this season, which is not really fair, but anyway, it is what it is. We played them at home in the Cup, so maybe that's the payoff. But basically, we just need to try and get 2 wins today, no matter how it gets there. And then we will have 2 games next episode. We start the week with a chance to then win the league. We have a quick refresher of the league table. We are 3 points up on Celtic. They have a massive, massive goal difference advantage. So we need to make sure we are getting more points than them because goal difference isn't going to happen for us, basically. We did, of course, get that heroic late draw last time out with Uche popping up in the 86th minute to nick a point at Celtic Park. We need to hope we can do something similar here. Now, before we get to the game against Aberdeen, just one thing to catch you up on. Unfortunately, our under-19s crashed out in the semi-finals of the under-19 Champions League. You can see we were 2-0 up, and then it all went a little bit wrong. 2 goals in a minute there by Dortmund in the second half to get them across the line. But, you know, that's not a bad performance. I think a little bit like the senior side in Europa League. I think we've punched above our weight. We've given a giant of youth football a big scare there. So I think we can be proud of how the team's done there. But yeah, unfortunately it wasn't to be. We have fallen at the second last hurdle. But let's now go and have a look at what we're doing here against Aberdeen. You can see we are the favourites. Our form is fair, but that's 2 losses to Paris and a draw at Celtic. We're not in the worst form. Aberdeen's a little bit hit and miss themselves. What to expect? They're a Steve Clarke managed team. They're a balanced, direct playing style. And if we have a look at the analysis report here, this is how they played against Rangers. They may well come out a little bit more defensively minded against us. But we'll wait and see on that one. There's their positional heat map, their passing network, and of course the key passes as well. And this is a team we're sending out. It is Amar in goal. It's Mitchell, Hehu, Coping and Johnson as a back 4. It's Dominguez and Turnbull in midfield. It's Jones, Hartford and Lancaster across sort of an attacking trio. In behind the great man Uche. We do have, back from injury, Carrie Cochran. I don't quite think he's ready for this one yet. We'll try and give him a youth game, and then maybe, I'm hoping we'll get him back in for the Rangers game. But this is all about Aberdeen at home. We need 3 points. Yeah, so they are coming out a little bit more defensive. That's not unexpected. Now, you may have noticed Celtic, they're away to Dundee United in this one. We're the favourites. Let's go out there and make sure they know why. All right, let's go with that. Try and build confidence here. It's a big game. I'm nervous. God only knows how nervous the players must be. Let's go. And this is it. It's unlikely that Dundee United will do us a favour, but, you know, when you're away from home, you never know. Maybe Celtic will slip up. Maybe we've broken their hearts with that late Uche goal last episode, of course. Here we go with Dominguez. That's not a good pass, mate. That's not a good start, if I'm honest. Come on. Let's give it a get creative here. We're 5 minutes in. See what we can do. What we don't want to do is fall behind here because that could be problems. Rangers has taken the lead. That doesn't really affect us, though. Rangers are at absolute daylight in 3rd place. Come on. Shaughnessy, of course, was on loan with us first season. I think it was from Leeds, wasn't it? But he ended up getting picked up by Aberdeen. I'd like to win the ball back here if we can, please, boys. That'd be nice. Come on. This is going on long enough. Can we nick it here? It doesn't look like we can. Shaughnessy again. Corey Woodrow, that is. Of course, of Fulham fame, I think. Sims is in behind. This is dangerous. And what a save from Amar. What a save that was from Amar. Absolutely stunning stuff. I didn't like what I saw there. I think what we might do is we might drop this line a little bit. They're a direct team, aren't they? So maybe we'll put pressure on them like that. We'll get rid of that as well. Apparently I didn't change the tactics after the Celtic game. Come on, boys. Come on. Sims crosses it in. Woodrow's there again. Again, a save by Amar. I tell you what, we couldn't be 2-0 down because it's come from the same player effectively, but not the start we wanted there. Come on, boys. Come on. Here we go. Dominguez goes short. It is there for Curtis Jones. Can he do a little bit of magic? He can do a little bit of magic. Curtis Jones, 13th goal of the year, and that is 1-0 to the good boys. And that's what we like to see. Excellent stuff. Hopefully now that'll take a little bit of pressure off our shoulders. I think I did just give him a shout before that highlight started. A nice short one there for Curtis Jones, and we saw him almost score from that exact move from Paris, didn't we? The first leg in Paris, and it went just past. He had his shooting boots on today, and that was in the back of the net. Excellent stuff. Wasn't the ideal time for a get creative shout after scoring, but that's okay. That should be easy for us to get to. He who is there. Come on, boys. Come on. What's he got for us? They're not putting any pressure on us, are they, coming out at the back? Dominguez for Hartford, coming deep to get the ball. What's he got here for us? A little bit of space to run into. He looks to dink a pass in for Jones, but couldn't quite find him. He goes again. Crosses it in there. Oh, it's back post. It's Lancaster, and that's a stunning save as well. Each keeper has just had an absolute worldie. Mitchell cross. It ricochets out for Dominguez. It looks like the highlight may continue here. Can Mitchell get another cross in? He can. Jones is there again. But that one is a lot easier for the keeper to claim, and that will end the highlight. It's still 1-0, and I still haven't seen a score come through from Celtic yet. Obviously, at the end of this episode, there'll be 2 games to go. So if we're 7 points or more ahead of Celtic at the end of this episode, we will be champions. More likely, though, is we just want to try and just make sure we end next episode top of the table. And Hibs has joined level with the Rangers, but again, that doesn't really affect us. Well, it doesn't affect us. And Hibs is now taking the lead, and Dundee is beating Celtic. Let's pretend we didn't see that, because it doesn't really matter. Okay, it's going to have to be an assertive, don't get complacent here, boys. We've essentially dominated the game. They had that one little spasm of attack, didn't they, where Amar pulled off 2 absolute worldies, but otherwise not too much from them. But it is just the 1-goal lead, and that is very, very tenuous at best. I'm suddenly a very big Dundee United fan as well here. I'm watching up here more than I'm watching the game. There's a good ball for Curtis Jones. Oh, and that could have been a second goal, and the second goal you'd like to think would just about seal it for us. Let's show some passion. Uche's not having his best day in front of goal. Now, this is at the wrong end of the field for us. It looks like it might be a bit of sensible play there, though. Johnson in for Hartford. Can we bring it out now with not giving the ball away? That's a cracking pass for Jack Lancaster. What's he got for us? Lancaster in for Turnbull. Turnbull's got a shot on him. Turnbull! Oh, that was a bad one, though. His eyes lit up, and he just couldn't quite find the range he was looking for there. Here we go again, another highlight. He who nods it down for Dominguez. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get Dominguez back on loan again next season. He is, at this point, as we all know, a Real Madrid player. We've got him on loan without paying any of his wages. I'd love to get him back again, but we'll just have to see how that goes. Here we go, Mitchell. Uche! Second of the, not the second of the episode. That was last episode, wasn't it? But 14th goal of the year, second of the game. And hopefully now that we'll just about see this through. We'll tell him to concentrate. With a nice run by Hartford, a cracking pass to find Mitchell getting forward. And that old supply line, Mitchell to Uche, it's still going after all these years. And that is what we like to see. Go on. Now, what is the score in Dundee? That is suddenly the very big question here. We could find ourselves 6 points ahead with 3 games to go. We've got to see this game out though first, don't we? Let's not get carried away. That's a decent looking ball over Mitchell's head. It's back in Sims and it's 2-1, and we shouldn't be counting our chickens just yet, boys. That is not great. We'll tell them to show some passion here. We need to not relax here. We saw it the first time. They haven't really been in the game, and suddenly it's a tight game yet again. Oh, there was a score there coming through. I clicked. I missed who it was. We're getting towards the end. Let's start and close this thing down. Let's be more disciplined. Waste some time. Slow it down. Let's just slow the tempo right down as well while we're at it here. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's make some subs. Let's bring on Taylor for Dimitri Mitchell. Just try and shore up the defence a little bit there for ourselves. I think that's probably the only thing we need to look to do. Let's go defensive, and let's just see this out, please, boys. Let's just see this out. Here we go with Turnbull. Can Turnbull see it out for us? No. Just knock that past the post. Is this end-of-game highlight? No, it's not. Johnson, sensible, please, mate. Sensible. There's still a minute to go. It's surely too early to come back for end-of-game. They're putting a bit of pressure on him there, but he copes with it okay. Back to Amar. Just get rid, mate. Just get rid. It's up there for Uche, who can't win the ball, but Dominguez, he's like Hoover. He's sweeping everything up in midfield. Excellent stuff. Curtis Jones back for Dominguez. Dominguez has been, let's not praise him too quickly here, but touch wood and all that kind of stuff. Oh, he's done really well there. Curtis Jones to pick up the loose ball. They're flying, left, right and centre with the tackles. Let's not hurt our precious players here, boys. We've got a title to win. Oh, that's a terrible pass. Oh, and is this the end of game, or is there going to be a late sting in the tail here, which could really, really hurt us? Johnson's done well again. Back to Amar, who picks it up, and just calm down, boys. Waste time. Go out here. Look at this. This is your man here. This is your man out here, Amar. Out here. Amar, look. Look where I'm pointing at you, Amar. Amar! Just get rid, mate. All right, that's fine. That should be it. Taylor's done really well. It's actually a really good ball there from Amar, wasn't it? Back to Dominguez. We've closed out that game superbly, and that is a massive step forward. Now, the big question is, did Dundee United hang on in the second half, or did Celtic have the comeback that we kind of suspected that they may have had there? What do we say about that? Don't get complacent. No. A bit of a let-off. And Dundee United, they did hang on. They've beaten Celtic. We're 6 games up. There's 3 games to go. We're 6 points up. There's 3 games to go, and we could win it. This episode, that would be a surprise. But Jones shines as we win the game. Well done, Curtis Jones. I wonder if we get him back on loan again next year as well, because he's from Liverpool. But anyway, Uzil Johnson, Curtis Jones, Lancaster, they're all going looked at for England. Guys, wait right there. We're going to come back. We're going to play Rangers away from home, and we can even afford to lose to Rangers away. Thank you, Dundee United. Okay, welcome back. We are at Ibrox here with a chance to wrap up the league. If we win and Celtic don't, we will win the league. If we draw and Celtic lose, we will win the league. If we lose and Celtic win, we still have 2 chances to win the league next episode. So we're in a really good position, but we don't want to lose this game because that makes it very nervy. We are the favourites for this one, though. Rangers are in a little bit of inconsistent form, but so are we. We are up against Philip Cocu. They're a balanced, direct team. We know what to expect from them. We know their wingers are going to hurt us probably as well. You can see they lost last time out, though, to Hibs. Obviously, Middleton scored because Middleton always scores. This is what we expect from them, though. You can see their heat map there, their passing network, and their key passes. And this is how we're going out to face them. A little bit of experimentation, but I think it's the right approach. So we're going to go with Amar in goal. It's Taylor, O'Connor comes in for this one with Johnson. Harry Cochrane comes back in as the halfback. Neither of these guys are particularly good on the ball. Harry will hopefully bring the ball out for us. It's going to be Dominguez and Turnbull in midfield. It's Jones and Lancaster with the great man Uche up top. Let's see what we can do here. We are matching them up, which is kind of what we wanted to do. What do we say? Do it for the fans. Go out there and enjoy yourselves today, boys. I think some calm, we have faith, and let's just see what happens. Now, you may have noticed Celtic I think they're hosting Hibs. Now, we saw Hibs beat Rangers last time out. I don't think Hibs are going to do us a favour, are they? I can't imagine them wanting to win so that we can become champions. So we're going to have to do it ourselves, but that's how we would want it, isn't it? We don't want to do this the easy way. We want to do it winning on our own merit. Here we go. Johnson with a throw in there for Harry Cochrane. It's good to see him back in the team. I think we really did miss him, didn't we? Turnbull. Dundee has taken the lead against Aberdeen, or Dundee United has taken the lead against Aberdeen. Dominguez with a good-looking pass over there for Taylor. Taylor back for Lancaster. Lancaster for Dominguez. Look at Turnbull in a little bit of space. He dinks one across, though, for Johnson in acres of space. There's a good ball. Uche's there, but not able to win it. Dominguez wins it, though. Dominguez over the bar. Always rising. Never really looked like finding the back of the net, that one, did it? But a decent enough start. Here we go. He who brings the ball out of defence. Lays it off there for Turnbull. What's he got for us? Dominguez back for Turnbull. What's he got for us? A nice little ball there for Jones. Jones can't quite beat his man, but I tell you who is there is Johnson. Uche! Oh, what a header from Uche! It's from the penalty spot. He's guided it inside the post, and it's 1-0. 15th goal of the year for Uche. And I tell you what, when we needed him at the end of this season, he has been there, hasn't he? What an end to the season it's been for him. And look at this. Jones just couldn't quite beat his man. Johnson was there, and look at this header from Uche. That's stunning. That is a world-class header. It's 1-0. Darnell Johnson with the assist, and that is excellent stuff. Let's show some passion here, boys. Come on, let's go get a second. Now, Middleton's not playing. Oh, he's on the bench, so he will come on at some point and score, no doubt. Egerton is there as well, another one of our old boys. So no doubt he'll come on and score at some point as well. Not had much of the ball, but I tell you what, we haven't seen much from them, have we? So that's okay. Aberdeen pulls one back. That's not the game that worries us. It is the game against Hibs and Celtic, isn't it? That's a decent ball into the box, and Amar, I don't know if he's gone for the dink there, I think. and it hasn't come off for him. Let's show some passion. Let's see if we can get into the break here, boys, with the 1-0 lead. That would be amazing. Turnbull's not had a great day. Neither has Lancaster's gone up. We've really struggled, actually, lately on the left side, and Hibs are holding Celtic. So that's a big result for us if that can keep going. It's got to be assertive. Don't get complacent, doesn't it? We're going to tell some people here that aren't playing well. Cochrane has not had his best. I mean, he's in an unfamiliar role. I do wonder, who have we stressed out there, Turnbull? I do wonder if maybe we look to move him forward and we could bring in either Dozzle or we could bring on Coping to play in that halfback role where I do want... it's not the time to experiment, though, is it? He who can play there as an anchor man, actually. So that might be something worth considering. We could bring Coping on to play as a ball-playing centre-back, so we still have somebody there to bring it out of the back for us. O'Connor's looking nervous, which isn't ideal. Lancaster's just not having a good day. He's down to a 6-3, so that's enough of him. We'll bring Sean Clare on for him, and hopefully Sean Clare will show us a little bit of his form from earlier on this year. We've been begging for it, haven't we? But we haven't seen it. There was a score that flashed up there, but I missed who it was. We're looking nervous. Boys, just relax. Just relax. Just relax. I'm telling them as much as myself, I think. All right, so let's call it on Turnbull. Let's make a little bit of adjustments here. We'll switch that, and then we'll switch that and that. We'll switch them around so O'Connor's so Coping's playing in his usual position. Just an anchor man now for He Who, and that all looks good to me. And we're getting close, aren't we? We're getting really, really close. Celtics takes a late lead. That's annoying. Ball in. Oh, it's just over the bar. Sean Clare, I think that was. Concentrate to the end here, boys. Concentrate to the end. Let's start and close her down. Time wasting. More discipline. Play for set pieces. Lower our tempo right down. Slow things down. And can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Oh, I think we've done it. I think we've done it. There it is, boys. There it is. We're 6 points clear with 1 game to go. It's been a little bit of a FM job. 1 shot on target, and we've put it in. 1 shot. We only need 1 shot. Don't get complacent for the next game, boys, but we are looking good to be champions. So there we go. We celebrate unlikely victory. We go to Ibronx. We get the win for the first time this season. And what a time it was to get it as well. Apparently, our Middlesbroughers want our entire team, so that's fine. But there we go, guys. That is it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. And look at that. We could get 100 points this season. We could get 100. If we win our last 2 games, we can get 100 points this year. We have broken club records for most points in a season as well. I think it's most points in a season, but definitely for wins in a season as well with 31 wins. It's been a spectacular season, and we can come back next week on Monday. We need 1 point from Hibs at home, Dundee United at home. They're the bottom 2 teams in the split as well. We couldn't have set it up any better for ourselves. Come back then and see if we're going to win it, boys. I got to tell you what, I've got a good feeling about this, though. Imagine if we lost. Oh, God. Anyway, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you Monday. Take care.